Good day, Jeffrey Karen, brand manager for Salon Only Sales, Davines. Today we're going to go over more inside for you guys. This is going to be a great video to reference as you want, as you need. We're going to give you all the inspiration for the line, how it was created, and who created it. So let's just get started. More inside. You can see the packaging, the design. It's very appealing to the eye, user-friendly, and most of all, fun. Okay, we're going to talk about the packaging. It's a big deal to me because I always feel like anybody can put anything in a box or a package and make it happen, get it on a shelf. So the product was designed by a hairdresser for hairdressers, okay? That was a big deal for Davines to, you know, who's going to be using this? Hairdressers are. So they hired an expert to help put us all together, okay? Now, you'll see the egg on the upper right-hand corner. That is significant. And then you see the little egg guy with the hair on the lower right-hand corner. More inside. When you crack open the egg, there's more inside. So that's kind of where that comes from. Also, you will see everything is wrapped, okay? When you open it, there's more inside, okay? Now, as you can see, as we go through the video, there will be different patterns on every piece of more inside. The reason for that is they're just different patterns that Davines saw and they loved. They mean something to them. It might have been a dress pattern that the mother was wearing, Mrs. Bellotti. It might have been a tile that was in an old church where they were, and they decided, you know what, it's very pretty, it's distinguishing, and let's get this on our product. The packaging is wrapped. One thing I do hear from people is, you're a sustainable company, why do you wrap it? There's a couple reasons why. First off, this paper is grown specifically for us. There's no deforestation. A farmer grows this paper to make this wrapping, okay? Then, it's very Japanese in culture that you wrap everything. The wrapping is almost, if not more important than what's inside the package, okay? And then the paper does serve another purpose as well, you guys, that if you gently tear this paper open, you lift this tag off, open it up, and on the inside, there's gonna be images for, one will be a code to take you to the Davines website, and another one will take you to a code that will take you to like 10 different ways to use the product, okay? And then there's language on the inside. The top one, of course, is English, and you got your 3 little egg guys on it. And then the other 3 languages are of another country. So just an FYI, we are in 74 countries around the world. So you will see inside a few of those different languages, okay? Here's a video. This is great. This is a great to know. I'm not sure if it's on YouTube, but it might be. That's a good place to see it. This is just a really short version of it. So as you can see behind me, this handwriting is the same as on what's more inside. And that is done by this woman, one woman, Maria Victoria, does all of the handwriting. It's actually trademarked, okay? She does all the design, the packaging, everything, all the little egg guys, all the communication. She was a receptionist for Davide and wasn't doing so well, but they recycled her and said, you know what, you make great doodles. And so guess what? Now she does all the packaging. A new color, all of that handwriting, it's all done by Maria Victoria. Sustainability, of course. Sustainability, that is a huge tagline for Davines, like is our line, okay? No parabens, there's no added color. You'll see everything is pretty much clear or kind of a milky, creamy white. All the packaging is meant to be recycled, and as much of it can be is made from PE plastic, and then nothing's laminated, it's all paper. So basically that just tells you that if you take the paper off, you can recycle it, okay? Now, here we are. Here's our 6 factors. They're really important as well. Water, H2O, everything is extremely moisturizing. Extreme bounce factor, anti-flake, which means, of course, if you go to touch something, it's not just gonna flake off and land on somebody's black shirt. Texture factor, plasticizing factor, which means it's gonna harden. And then the distribution of, we really want it to go through the hair really well and really easily. Hopefully using a wide tooth comb or a paddle brush. Again, here's the product range. We're gonna go through each one. Another beautiful piece of packaging. This is an oil, non-oil. Okay, so this is an amazing light hold gel. Here's something to look for on the package as well. We'll show you right away at the bottom. We'll go over it since it's right in front of us. You see the little dots at the bottom where they're just 5 little dots. That's our hold scale, okay? So 1x through that just means it's a 1 out of 5 hold factor, okay? 1, super minimal. It's gonna be very light, okay? This is an oil, non-oil. It's really literally, you guys, it's for a beautiful, smooth blowout. Somebody who has wavy hair, who doesn't, they want it to move, they want it to bounce, they want it to be fun. Again, then you'll see one of the benefits there is a moisturizing action. It's full of moisture, okay? It's called an oil, non-oil. It's the most beneficial part of oil without being the weight of oil, okay? So that's where that name comes from, oil, non-oil, okay? Anti-frizz, extreme moisture. Hold factor of 1, okay? So again, we're gonna go over these, super versatile for oil, non-oil, and then if you want something a little bit, I say meatier to myself, this is a curl building serum. This is for people who have those really chunky curls, who really want to keep them from getting bigger and frizzy, okay? It does enhance the wave. It really makes the curls bouncy. If you're one of those people who twists the curls and lets the client leave an air dry, that's perfect for this. Like I said, it has just enough hold. The beauty of this, it's a hold factor of 2, okay? So, say for instance, you wanted it a little bit firmer. I'll be talking about some texturizing powder a little bit. You can add a little bit of texturizing powder to make it even stronger, okay? There is your moisture factor as well, because curls love moisture, okay? So, anti-frizz, anti-humidity, amazing. Now, this is a blow dry primer. In fact, that's what's in my hand right here. Blow dry primer for body and structure. You guys, wet, damp hair. Remember, everything for Davines, really, we kind of encourage everything to go on towel dried hair, like towel dry it really well before you apply, because then you'll get the most benefit from all the products. Because if you put it on soaking wet hair, obviously it dilutes the product, okay? This is a very good one to really stress that. Blow dry primer for body, structure, slightly damp or dry hair. So, super, super versatile, okay? Increased longevity of the blow dry, okay? Makes your blowout last longer for that person who only blow dries like once or twice a week. This is the perfect product for them. Heat protection, that's a big deal. It is not gonna be an extreme heat protection like you might think, like our Melu Shield protects up to 420 degrees. This really doesn't have a heat factor like up to 300 degrees. It's just a little kiss of heat protection, okay? But it does cut your blow dry time by about 30 to 40%. That's a big deal. And then again, anti-humidity with a really natural look, okay? If you're one of those people who just likes waves and curls and just to go out really natural looking after you've towel dried really well, this is a really good mist to comb through the hair, fluff the curls back up, shall we say, restructure them, and then just do another shot over the top. Amazing. Now, This product here has a little bit different scent than all the rest, so we'll go over that while we're talking about. This one is geranium and mint, okay? So that's gonna be the scent in this one, and a little kiss of rose. Rose, geranium, and mint, okay? All of the other products are gonna be cypress and ginger. So that makes it really easy. You can see right in front of us, again, blow dry primer, rose, geranium, and mint. Everything else is gonna be cypress and ginger with a kiss of vanilla. You'll probably smell the vanilla in, so it's pretty easy to recognize. This is a sea salt spray. Again, came out when everybody wanted that really dry, textured, like next day hair instantly, okay? It does dry on the hair and give it a really dry feeling right away, but it doesn't dry out the hair. So we get that question a lot as well about sea salt spray. It does not harm color. It does not like remove color. It does not dry out the hair, because as you can see, we have extreme moisture and then plasticizing. So plasticizing just basically means that it's gonna hold it in place, okay? The hair is definitely not greasy, so if you have that client who doesn't want anything greasy feeling, here it is. And the hold factor is 1. This is a medium hold gel. As we're going along, I hope you guys really recognize that what it says on the package is what it does. This is a medium hold gel. It's a medium hold modeling gel. This is your wet gel. This is for somebody who wants that wet Fonzie look, that kind of start off of a pompadour. If you notice that people really have really tie and tight for a haircut for men, and then they want the top really sleeked in a distinct part. This is a really good one to do on dry or wet hair, okay? It's still reworkable. That's one thing you'll notice about all the products. We really want to be able to work through them, so it is very flexible, bouncy. It dries really, really, really fast, and then you'll see that it doesn't flake out. Once it starts to dry, it doesn't get like, yeah, it doesn't flake and look like you've got dandruff on your shoulders. It's really nice. The hold factor of this, you guys, is a 3 out of 5. So I would start with just the size of a peanut M&M to start, and then build up from there. And great for curls. I hope you guys are seeing that a lot of the product that Davines has in our More Inside really is great for curls. The curls love Davines. Now you have a strong hold cream gel. So this is literally a gel. 4 out of 5 is the hold factor. Super shiny, okay? Extreme control is pretty much what I would say. The minute you get that in your hair, it is done, it is set, okay? So if somebody has asked me, hey, what would I use for like a wet set? I would do medium hold modeling gel. I probably wouldn't do the cream gel, the extreme, because your curler might get stuck in it. Yeah, not a curling iron, but if you're doing like a wet set or a standard set like that, probably wouldn't be my favorite for that. So that's just my little pro tip. I use the Stronghold Cream Gel really to finish off hair, to get those anti-fuzzies off there. It's literally a setting gel, okay? Relaxing moisturizing fluid, probably our best seller in the salon, only because nobody wants their hair to be frizzy, and that's basically the bottom line. It's smooth, really sleek. It's a favorite to be cocktailed with oil, non-oil. You do about a 2-inch line of this with 3 or 4 pumps of oil, non-oil on damp hair, and do an amazing blowout. Like I said, straightening, blowout, a round brush set. If you do that, it's amazing for that. It's great on curly hair. And the biggest factor is right here is it's a anti-humidity protection. Again, that's mainly what people are looking for in this piece. And it is versatile, but it does not have any hold. It's literally a 1, okay? Hold factor of 1, okay? And it can help rebuild the structure of the hair to protect it from heat. Medium hold pliable paste, an extremely versatile product, okay? For people with long hair who want body, people who have short hair that want just a little bit of texture, a little bit of spiky in the hair, okay? This is a medium hold pliable paste. Again, men, women, super, super versatile. The application is nice. You just squeeze it out of a tube, okay? Hold factor of 2. Volume boosting mousse and curl moisturizing mousse. People a lot of times ask the difference between the two. They have the same hold factor, 3 out of 5 for both of them. Volume mousse, it's just a little bit lighter, softer. It's great to comb through the hair to detangle. But then you have the curl moisturizing mousse. It's stronger, you guys. It is just, again, detangling, glossy, but it's more defining, like it says there. So it's gonna have more hold. Some people have asked, will my hair be more curly? It won't be, okay? It just means that it has more hold in it. It won't promote curl, okay? So that's just the difference between the two. You've got a volume mousse for volume and a curl mousse who helps promote and keep curls bouncier, okay? Again, the volume mousse is great for a blowout with people who have what we like 5 hairs on their head because it's really light. So if you see somebody say, oh, I like the volume mousse, but I want a little bit more hold, I just bounce them towards the curl mousse. It's just got more hold, okay? Texturizing serum, probably the most fantastic product in the world. Use it on wet or dry hair. It's got a really light hold, 2 out of 5. Really, really good. It's soft, workable. You can blow out with a round brush set. You can curl on top of it, super natural. You can let somebody use it. Short hair, medium hair, long hair, of course, yes, but most people with long hair aren't really looking for much texture. But it's really natural. And when you think of texturizing, a lot of the times you think of things that really don't want to run your fingers through. But guess what? This one you do. It's super, super soft. Okay, so we're going to talk about, like I said, texturizing dust, powder in a few minutes. And I always feel like texturizing serum is a combination of oil, non-oil, and this texturizing dust had a baby. That's what it feels like to me. It's just right down the middle of the two. Here you have dry texture spray. This one, the one thing I need to tell you about this one, most important, is it smells just a little bit different. This one will be more on the vanilla side. Okay, you'll have that vanilla scent will be a little bit stronger. Literally, this is for that client that wants dirty hair instantly. You can just get it in at the base, do a really nice root spray, maybe hit it with your blow dryer again, and it just moves the product through the hair really well. It's super natural, like it says. You literally, only thing you feel really is that your hair feels clean, but it has that texture and body from the next day feeling hair. Because I don't know about you, but I hear that every day. Oh, I don't really love the first day. I love the second day. I'm like, that comes in a can. It's right here. Blow dry texture. Okay. Invisible serum. So this, you guys, is really an indicator for you of, this is a very tiny tube. It's like that tall. You literally want to use a dot. Again, it's just for that hair where you're just like, you just want it to be carefree, like it says, tousled. You can blow out with it, but again, only takes a speck, okay? Just a dot. It's super flexible, separates the hair. Anti-frizz is a big deal. Keeps the hair from getting frizzy. And literally, look, you guys, it's on only a hold factor of 1. No hold. Like, that means almost nothing, okay? You'll barely feel it on the hair. If you're gonna finish an updo and you just want those piecey separation, perfect for that, okay? Or somebody who wants that piece of bang right here and they just want it to piece and separate all by itself, perfect. It just takes literally a dot. Now here it is, texturizing dust. This is for instant volume like it says, and this literally is what it does, instant volume, okay? So if you were to shake this, it would expand. No, it will not liquefy, but it will expand in the container, okay? Again, it's a very short container, tiny, okay? This is literally when people ask me about a root booster, I tend to point them more towards the texturizing dust for this reason. It goes to the base right away, and that's mostly what people want. They don't have to worry about it getting on the mid-lengths to the ends of the hair. It just goes right to their base, okay? Object of this product, it's for that person who literally can't keep their fingers out of their hair. If they're sitting at the desk and they're constantly touching their hair, amazing. This will work great for them, because the more that person plays with their hair or touches this product, it expands and it distributes and literally makes the hair feel bigger and bigger, okay? Which is what every woman wants. She wants her hair to feel very full with not feeling goopy. And that's really what this is great for. Again, it's only 8 grams, you guys. It's this tiny. It doesn't take much. You just can sprinkle it on. You can put it in your hand if you want to, but the best thing for me I found is just to sprinkle a little dust over the top of the head and just let it fall, and then just gently massage it in. And again, a hold factor of 3. And you can see the moisture. Again, we're really focusing on that everything is really moisturizing and then plasticizing. It is a hold factor of 3. Shine wax. We get a lot of questions about the pucks. We call them the pucks. So, shine wax. Super easy. Again, you're just going to want to get a little bit on the tips of your fingers. This is a really clean, finished, polished look. This one is really nice, super glossy, super sleek. Again, almost all of these are on dry hair, or if the hair is just a little bit of moisture and it's slightly damp, okay? I just put a few on my fingers like this, a little bit on my fingers, and I work it around like this. One thing that's really important to know about all 5 of the pucks is that you really are working them really, really well between your fingertips. You're getting shine wax. You can basically put anywhere, you guys, and it's just going to lightly shine up the hair. Again, the more you use, the shinier it's going to get, and just the sleeker the shine wax is going to get. But one thing that's really important is to go to the forming pomade is really work that product in the hands. It's super important, okay? The gloss, it doesn't take much. The pomade, I personally feel like I like to use a lot of it. It's good, okay? It's invisible. You can reheat it, both of them. I can see that at both the benefits of both of them is you can really reheat both of them. So I tell people sometimes for that person who really doesn't want to shampoo their hair every day, these are great pieces for them. They're a wax, a resin. Imagine getting your hair dryer in there the next day just to rework it and get it full and more bouncy, okay? So forming pomade, hold factor of 2, okay? And again, get it through the hands and really heat it up and work it. They are not greasy, okay? I don't feel like any of the pucks are greasy. If you feel like one might be on the greasy side feeling, it would be the shine wax. And that's just, like I said, that's the shine in it, okay? So get it in. You're going to work them towards the base of the hair and just let the product do its job. Or you're going to really finish and polish with the pomade, okay? These both are finishers, okay? We'll go to the next 2, which are clay and wax. Okay. They're both matte finish. If you heat the wax up more, the more you heat it up, you guys, the more the shinier it will get, okay? So let's stick with the clay right now. Clay, it's clay. It literally looks like you rolled out of bed and went to work. That's what the clay looks like. You're gonna have a hold factor of 4. You literally are going to need to take that clay out. And I kid you not, you guys, the clay and the wax, you really have to work these. Again, it's a clay. Work them up, heat them up, get them in your whole hands, and really just grab that head of hair and just work it in there. The more you do that, the better application will feel, and the client is just gonna love it. They love, love, love the clay, okay? The dry wax, again, great for men or great for a woman who wants a root lifter. I always tell people, if you want a root lift and you just want something that's gonna make the hair feel really full and stay that way, and then the next day you can say, hey, you know what, just take the blow dryer again and reactivate it. Amazing. Both of these products are really, really good for literally bedhead. You roll out and you're done, okay? And you can reactivate them for the next day. Also, if they don't shampoo, but they just get these two pieces damp in the shower and just re-wet the hair, you'll notice it will leave back just a tiny bit, just enough to build on top with another product or the same product. But again, clay, hold factor 4, wax, a hold factor of 5. So this means business. This is glue in a good way. Now, gum. Of the pucks, this is probably our most popular because it is so versatile. Anybody can use it, okay? It has a very tacky finish. So when you pull it apart, you can see it's super easy to use. Women with short and they want the hair to be a little bit spikier on the ends and kind of clinging together is amazing. So basically we're saying define, and really reworkable. I've never used this on wet hair. We do suggest only on dry hair because it is a finisher, okay? It's super, super easy to mold into a shape and it stays there all day. And if it moves out of place, guess what? You just run your fingers through it, super workable, put it back where it belongs. Hold factor of 3. Now, shimmering mist. This is just a finishing shimmer, you guys. It has no hold whatsoever. Absolutely nada, none. It's not oily. You can use as much as you want. That's for people who, if we're heading into winter, I would probably suggest this, even in damp hair. If they want to use it as like a detangler, it's great, okay? It just gives you another way to use that product for that client. The biggest seller for this is the scent. It is vanilla to the core, okay? Here we have our hairsprays coming up. No gas. So this is a non-aerosol hairspray, you guys. Basically, in a nutshell, that's it. Hold factor of 2. So say, for instance, you're doing a prom updo or any type of updo where you're going to use a heat tool like a flat iron or a curling iron or just literally a blow dry where you really want to hold that shape of that curl on the hair. This is really good. You'll blow dry, prep the hair probably with some mousse, a volume mousse. Blow dry that into the hair. Then you're going to take your sections as you're combing each section out. You're going to really spray that no gas hairspray over the section, comb it through, and curl right over the top of it. It was specifically designed to curl on top of, or flat iron to get a really sleek effect that will stay, not get frizzy at all. Literally, no frizz. Hold factor of 2, okay? Now, again, that's our only non-aerosol hairspray. Pump, 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 okay? Medium hairspray. It's workable, shiny. You'll see workable a lot because we want to be able to get in there and say, for instance, I want to be able to run my hands through my hair. You know what? It's reworkable. Super shiny. All the hairsprays are shiny. None of them are what we would call super, super like shellacked hairsprays, okay? All reworkable. Both pieces here, the no gas and the medium hairspray, they dry really fast, which is really good, okay? Again, medium hairspray, a hold factor of 3. Strong hairspray, again, it's just stronger than medium. Literally has the same effect on the hair, but stronger, okay? A hold factor of 5. The thing that's really nice about all our hairsprays, we're gonna jump into the extra strong hairspray. This here, not quite shellacked, but this is gonna give you the good hold for that person, like it says right there, that wants to spray their hair and be done with it for the day. This is their hairspray, okay? It does stay all day long. You'll see the hold factor is a 5 plus, okay? But look at what all 3 hairsprays say, including no gas, you guys. They can really, even after they're dry, they can be brushed out. And you won't feel like you're tearing half the hair out of the head, okay? So all 4 hairsprays are workable, fast drying. You just have to look at the hold factor. I want a medium hold, great. I want a strong, or do I want an extra strong for really hair that's not gonna move, okay? Here are great cocktails. They're amazing. This and that, this plus this. So we're layering. This should come in your intro, which is great to keep and post in the back. Otherwise, I'm pretty sure this is on Davines Pro, if I haven't already mentioned Davines Pro. Amazing, or just screenshot it, you guys, okay? Everything is really meant this or that, this on top of that, do this with that. They're all reworkable and mixable. We definitely don't want you to feel like you can't cocktail one or the other or do this or that, okay? If it should happen that you may be like, oop, that was a little bit too much hold for me. Listen, you guys, take a little oil, one pump in your hand. Again, work it through your fingers and just touch the hair and it'll help soften it just a little bit. That's just a little pro tip. Thank you very much for watching our video. We hope you enjoyed it. And if you have any questions, you guys can reach out to me.